name is Mackenzie Drake. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Y'all, I don't know if I can do this ASMR. I'm gonna just try to talk in a very nice, sweet tone, just slow. I don't know how to do ASMR, y'all. But I just got a mic and I don't know how to act. So I literally just ordered like $100 worth of Mexican food. Y'all, I am starving. I haven't ate all day. I'm just looking for a very chill, eat with me. I'm currently sitting on my living room couch. It's actually my old bed, but it just hasn't been. I haven't got a couch yet, bitch. I'm low-key scared to clip this mic to my shirt. I don't know why. I just want to hold it, but I have to eat somehow. So I'm doing a mukbang. If you can't tell, I haven't done a mukbang in like over a year, it feels like. And it's about damn time I do one. I ordered one of the top Mexican restaurants close to me. It's literally like up the street, and I've never tried it before. I don't even know the last time I had real authentic Mexican food. I don't even know if you would call this authentic. It's called like Pueblo Viejo. If you don't like eating sounds, if you don't like heavy breathing, I mean, I'm going to try to edit out as much of it as I can. Before we get started, please hit that like button and subscribe down below for more Mackenzie Drink content, of course. And before I get started, I want to give a huge shout out to Teddy Blake for sponsoring today's video, as always. So if you don't watch my videos that often, then maybe you haven't seen me rock the Teddy Blake purse. And they're throwing a huge Black Friday sale for the month of November. Okay, so I just want to come in here and let y'all know about it. The last purse I showed you was this black tote bag. Girl, it is doing the damn thing, and I just know it's going to last me years. I'm going to put some clips. I've had this one white Teddy Blake purse, the first collaboration, and it has lasted. I still wear it and rock it to this day. But yeah, if you're interested in gifting yourself this holiday season, a new Birkin bag dupe. I swear it looks like a Birkin. So it's a Birkin, bitch. If you just want to spread the holiday cheer, go use my code MackenzieD30 for money off on the teddyblake.com website. But yes, don't miss out on the biggest discounts of the year on teddyblake.com. Go click that link in the description box like always. Make sure you follow Teddy Blake on all social medias. Everything will be down in the description box. But let's just dig into this mukbang. And I'm still testing out this microphone, so please, if it gets really loud, really quiet, sorry. I'm really trying my best here, but the food's about to get cold, bitch. And I want to get right into this video. Can we talk about how business I feel right now? Like, I have my laptop open next to me. I have my TV dinner stand with my food. Got the mic on. I'm looking at my notes. Like, I really feel accomplished right now. So can we please share this video? If you post this on your TV and tag me on your Instagram story, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll love you forever. I just want to get the word out there. And some whispering, soothing sounds. I have a better mic to use, so if you guys like this ASMR, just chill, eat with me, let me know. I'm also going to be doing some story times. I don't know what story times I'm doing yet, but I'm going to be doing a story time. I really want to expose the bitches out here. If you feel like the boot fits and you're watching this, it's none of my business, babe. And it's about time I start exploiting my experiences for clickbait and such. Not only that, but to let y'all know what's really going on. Do y'all like the whispering? I don't even know what sounds better. Fuck. I'm gonna do my best right now, but I feel like a whisper like this might be better, not just like, like, I don't want a breathy whisper. But let's get into this food, y'all. I am so excited. Like I said, I spent over $100 on DoorDash for no damn reason. My amazing DoorDasher Kim really pulled up with this Costco box full of Mexican food and boba. Okay, I got boba. I literally spent like $20 on boba, but I don't give a fuck. It's literally only one boba, y'all. And I don't care. I deserve it. And I already know my back is about to start hurting because this bed has no support. Let's dig in. If you came to this video to fat shame me and talk about how much food I got and how I need to eat less, please don't. I really don't want to hear that. I want to expose some buffoonery, and I need to make a thumbnail. Like, for real, this box is insane. this is from a cute little place. It's called Bites and Bubbles, I believe. Bubbles and Bites. And it's a horchata milk bubble boba tea. And I got oolong tea, and I got like whip, and I got popping boba balls. I don't know if I've ever had oolong tea, but I'm super excited. There's so many bubas in here. But yeah, it's called Bubbles and Bites. Look how cute this is. Let's try it. So I got two different types of boba. One of the types is way too sweet. I should have just got regular boba because I know it was that. But this is really good. The like popping boba doesn't really go with the horchata. It kind of tastes like cinnamon. That's good. So let's dig into the food. I got like a whole entree of street tacos. So that's like 5 tacos. It came with sauce. They literally thought that I was catering to a whole bunch of people because there's hella silverware, which is nice. I like plastic silverware, so it's a win. But, and that's so cool. They're like attached, sorry. But, and then I got a quesadilla and a burrito, and I just know the burrito is going to be huge. And then I got a side of queso. There's napkins, and then I got a tamale. Oh, they gave me chips. Perfect. I was on there and I couldn't find chips. They gave me chips. So I'm first gonna try the chips. See what the tea is. I'm a big chips and cheese connoisseur. I love Taco Bell chips and cheese. Now let's try this actual Mexican food chips and cheese. And this is a whole burrito, I think. This whole pan, like this is insane. And there's actually 2 whole trays. Oh my gosh, y'all. I got so much food. So tune the fuck in. I feel like Trisha Paytas right now. Can we please have a moment for Trisha Paytas in the comment section? She deserves everything and more. Do y'all watch Trisha Paytas anymore? I like kind of stopped watching Trisha Paytas. Like, I was thinking about doing a mukbang, and I was like, I think I watched one of my old videos and I was talking about Trisha Paytas, but her baby, bitch. Let's get into the chip bite. Oh, yeah. This cheese. Oh, wow. It tastes like Velveeta-y. It's kind of spicy. I was just gonna get a regular horchata, but I love boba, and I actually haven't gotten boba here yet. I've only gotten like boba, you know. At least I know what to order now, because I don't like the popping boba. I like the regular. Also got paper towels. My nails aren't very ASMR worthy right now. My nails are very short. But can we get into the press-ons? Like, these are so gorgeous. And when I got them in the mail, I was kind of like, But just these nails alone, how the fuck? These nails, so gorgeous. I wish they were all just these. But yeah. Yeah, babe, you need to take a pan.
You're still not eating it?
I am. Try the chips and
Is it good? Is it queso?
the cheese is a little spicy. Yeah, it's queso. It's kind of spicy, but like spicy Velveeta.
What's that?
This is the burrito. This is the tamale. This is tacos. This is the quesadilla. This is huge. This is huge. And then there's horchata, boba milk tea. But I got boba and popping boba. The popping boba, no, it's fruity.
Oh, yeah. Remember in Sonic?
Yeah, I don't know why I got it, because it's horchata. Okay, guys. So I have paper towels. And the portions of this food is huge. I figured they're going to be huge because, you know, it was like $70. But this is crazy. I can't believe I just ripped it like that. I'm gonna just have some more chips. So I was thinking about college story times I wanted to do. And at first, not too many popped up in my mind, you know? But there really is a few stories in college that happened in college. If you don't know, I graduated college this year, and I just want to lay it out, you know? So I'm going to be talking about this girl that I was friends with. And this was a friendship that was like basically a year long. And then we kind of like stopped being friends. So we were friends for a minute. And I honestly have never confronted everything that happened to her. Like, yeah, we never really like. It took me a couple months to be like, wow, what just happened? What's going on? That was weird. You're weird, you know. Um, the tea is piping hot. So please, if you haven't gotten some food, anything, please. But I'm gonna put this box on the ground and get the food more set up. I'm using this weak ass table, but oh my god, I'm living for the setup. I'm living for the setup. So we got the utensils. Got the utensils. I don't know what ASMR. I used to watch ASMR videos all the time, but I want to get into it. We're doing it. I got onion. Fuck. So I did not want onion, but look at these tacos, bitch. We got the lime. We got, I'm pretty sure this is probably chicken, onion. We got pico. This looks, guys. Can we please get into it? But let me just continue with this story. I love lime. This lime is liming. So this started freshman year of college, and we spent a lot of time together because we just spent a lot of time together. I just honestly don't even want to put all the specifics, because it's very clear who it is. But like, if you've been watching my channel, I feel like you could put the pieces together. You know what I'm saying? But I just got all the lines squeezed out. Ooh. Getting lime on. So yeah, this started freshman year. This is like the first girl I really befriended at the college. The pico, I'm gonna put the pico down because this is probably just green salsa, y'all. I'm stupid. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, this is the first girl that I ever like, started hanging out because we just have a lot of similarities, and especially doing what we were doing, it was just nice to find comfort in each other. You know what I mean, if that makes sense. And by comfort, I mean like, you know, just we felt like we could rant to each other and we just related to each other, And so yeah, I didn't see anything like red flaggy or weird like the first like basically whole year. And I did see some things that were weird with her and her other friendship with this other girl. Mind you, this happened like literally right when I got to the college. Like, and I spent a lot of fun time with her. We had a really good time. She was friends with all my roommates. It was just, we were friends with all of the same friends sometimes. But yeah, we were just very similar. And sometimes she would take it. Look at this onion.
What's the quesadilla? Just
I think it's just cheese and chicken. That was good. You can have some if you want.
what you have to say. It looks good.
Oh, I didn't realize all the dips. Damn. This quesadilla is hands down the best quesadilla I've ever tried. Y'all. Oh my god, like the meat is like real meat. Y'all, this quesadilla, oh my god. Holy fuck. And it came with guac and sour cream and tomatoes. And I'm not a big sour cream girl. Let me know if y'all like sour cream. Oh my god. This is my new favorite food spot here. Like, what the fuck? This shit is gas. So I just found the whole situation. The whole situation was very weird. So she found it best to she just felt comfortable talking to me, which I understand. She felt comfortable talking to me, and she would always talk about her old friend who she was friends with in high school, and they've been friends all the way up until this point. And she would always be fake with her, and it just didn't sit right with me. It didn't sit right with me. Like, she would literally be sitting here like talking shit to me about her, which like I'm not against, because like we love a good gossip. Okay, I'm a Gemini. I'm not gonna lie. I do like talking some shit sometimes. So it was whatever. You know what I mean? But what really irked my nerves was just the way that she would watch out for her and like watch for her feelings, even though she's talking shit. And I feel like this situation was very similar with so many situations I've had with friends in college. But yeah. Overall, the shit was just weird. And I'm gonna get more detail. So, oh my god. Yeah, she would just always tell me like, oh my god, she makes me feel like this, da da da, and I would like, feel for her and just like certain things, because sometimes it would be sad, and then sometimes she would just be like talking shit to talk shit, which I'm like, okay, whatever, you know what I mean? We all have those talks with our best friends, right? Like, okay. The thing was, it wasn't just one occasion. This has happened multiple times throughout when we were friends. And I have to have another quesadilla. Like, these tacos might have to be put on hold because I just know the burrito is about to be amazing. But like I was saying, in the way the quesadilla just stays together too. I haven't tried that many Mexican places, so but this is like good shredded chicken. And like the tortilla, oh my god. Yes. And I asked y'all on my Instagram story, where should I do a mukbang? And all y'all were saying Mexican. It was either Mexican or seafood. So if you're trying to have a say with where I eat next, please go follow me on Instagram and comment down below where I should eat next, because I'm definitely going to keep doing mukbangs. Fuck it. It was just so much weird shit with her. You know what I mean? And not only did like we spend a lot of time together, we all spent a lot of time together. Her, the other friend, and me, because of what we were involved in. So yeah, for her to just be sneak dissing and doing all that when she knows she's up in her face, like being cool, and and I've had those moments where sometimes I'll just be cordial because you just have to, you know what I mean? But like to still actively keep talking about shit, and like it's giving obsessed, it's giving obsessed, it's giving stalker, it's giving lover. Like, are y'all fucking? But it's none of my business until she made it my business. So, yeah. Long story short, I'm just kidding. I'm explaining. Yeah, that would happen for a few months. Just some weird things every now and again. And I'm like, okay. Some weird shit. I'm like, okay, girl, you do you. Holy shit. Oh my god. I can already see the fucking shits coming. I'm pretty sure this is their rice and tamale, and it's lettuce and tomato. And then this is their burrito, and it has beans and rice. This is literally insane. I'm not going to be able to eat all this, but I just wanted to show you it all before. I want to eat some of it all before it gets cold. But like I was saying with the girl, yeah, it'd be weird shit every now and again. You know what I mean? I'm trying to remember it as it comes to my head. Um, and this is where, in the moment, I didn't find it weird because I was just so used to her doing it because we were friends for so long. And she would always bring up, you know, random things or act different on FaceTime around her, or even with her, she would act different towards me. Which, ew, I don't even want no time for no bitch to do that. Like, no. I remember this one time she was on the phone with her and it was just so weird. Or she would always figure it out how to make it an excuse to hang out with me. Like, she was kind of controlling over her. Like, like she wanted to protect her feelings if we were hanging out more than they were. Like, oh, you're still my best friend. Like, that type of shit. Which, that's weird as fuck, right? Like, that's weird. So, boom. We continue on being friends with some weird shit. And we hit like the summer and we go to a music festival together. And I vlogged it and everything. And I'm not even saying all this to like hate on you, girl, because if you still watch my videos, like shit. But like, I'm just telling the truth with how this was for me. So, yeah, we went to the festival and the rice, y'all. Oh my God. And she hit me up like literally months before it actually happened. And she was like, I remember she called me and she was in a whole other state. And she was like, oh my God, I really want to go to this concert. Like, my parents will pay for it all. Like, come on. Like, you can just come. You can just pay my mom back. Like, whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, yeah, like music festival. And you're getting, yeah, like, I'm coming. So we did that. And then we ended up booking train tickets super last minute because it was in Utah. So it was like I don't know. I don't even remember how long it was, but long story short, the day of was a disaster. We were stressed out as fuck because I don't even know what happened with the train, but we ended up taking my car. And I was honestly annoyed because I did not want to. I did not want to drive my car all the way to Salt Lake City. You know, I have an old ass car. But Susie, she survived. I remember when we were first figuring out the tickets, she was like, okay, like I'm gonna just tell the other girl, her old bestie, I'm gonna just tell her, you know, that you bought the tickets, like you got gifted the tickets and you invited me and da da da. And in the moment, I was like, okay, girl, you do whatever the fuck. We're gonna go to the music festival. I don't give a fuck. Like, I didn't find it weird. And I could probably still look up the text message. And there's no bad beef with her anymore. Like, whenever this all went down, it was so weird because, yeah, we were still involved in something together and it was just weird tension. Everyone knew that we were friends and then we stopped being friends and it was just weird. It was just weird. So I found one text message. I didn't find the other one. Let's see if I can find it. I think I found them all, bitch. And I'm not saying that this is like a bad, I'm not saying she was a bad friend to me. Like, we leaned on each other a lot. She helped me out in college. Like, we were good friends. So this is just what happened. You know what I mean? So she basically would always make it seem like, oh, I need, like, just stress out about it. Like, oh my God, what am I going to tell her? Like, is she going to be like basically like her bestie was her mom. You know what I mean? So I found everything. I found the flight tickets and I feel like it ended up like I couldn't buy a flight, or she bought a flight and I bought a train ticket. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened now that I'm thinking about it. Um but basically she sent me this text and we weren't even talking and in a conversation, and she was like, "Okay, I figured out what I'm going to tell her. So basically, I'm going to say that you were offered VIP tickets to this new music festival and forgot about them until last month. Not only did I invite her to this free, I forgot to tell her until last month. This was a surprise for her. You invited me, but I didn't know if I could go because I had to ask my mom. That's weird because she was like 20 years old. Yeah, she was 2 years older than me. Yeah, what? We're clearly adults in college. And she said, I didn't think my mom was going to be okay with it until tonight when she said that she was okay with it when helped me pay for all the extra stuff as my birthday gift. And then I'll explain as to why I'm telling her about it and all the things that are happening before. And then she said, does it sound okay? And I remember my dumbass. I was like, yeah, it sounds fine. Like, I was like, why are you texting me this shit? And I would just take it so lightly. But now I'm like, bitch, that shit's stupid. Yeah. So that's what she texted me. Like, just trying to create this whole, like, picture. Like, why? Like, she was just very pathologically lying for no reason. Um, Sorry, y'all, I have to pop in because I just remembered this. But I remember we were planning the trip and we were literally talking about it. And she was like, this should have showed me right here what kind of person she was. She was like, I just don't really like going to concerts with her. She's always on her phone. Da, da, da. And in the moment, it was gassing me up. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'm a fun person. Like, why does there have to be an excuse to hang out with me? And this is not the only freaking situation. Like, you don't need an excuse. Like, why do you need an excuse? Like, I'm not trying to take nobody's best friend. I'm not trying to be anybody. We just have a good time together. Trying to make excuses to hang out with me. Like, no, that is not what we're gonna do. But that's all I wanted to say. And then basically we get in the car. It was a very awkward ride there and back, honestly. She was being stingy with actually helping me pay for gas because I couldn't literally pay for the gas. And her mom gave her a Sam's Club card. Bitch, I'm using it. And she was getting stingy. And I was like, girl, like, I'm literally driving my car to go to see this. Like, I understand you bought the tickets, but you asked me. You know what I mean? Definitely not watching this. I should have just paid for the gas to get there, of course, because she already paid for the concert tickets. But I actually ended up buying the train tickets to get us there. I was like, but they got canceled literally like the day before, and I didn't get my refund back immediately. So, yeah, that's why I was fucked, and I didn't have enough money to fuel all of the gas. You know what I mean? Mom gave her that, so I was like, please, like, I don't know what else we can do in this moment type shit. We didn't get a hotel until literally the day of. And I felt terrible. So there's really no reason to be blasting. I don't care. It was so weird situation, but I didn't have the money. So she helped pay for the hotel. And in the end, I ended up paying her everything back. It was like 800. I don't know. I paid it all back. It took me a second and she was mad at me, but I was like, bitch, chill. Like, this is $800. You invited me to this music festival. I'm gonna get the money to you. You know what I mean? I'm getting heated. Yeah. And then we like stopped kind of talking and things got weird. And then she wanted to send me this random text message like, this is hella random, but I just realized I'm missing stuff from the festival. I wanted to. Basically, she was saying that I stole stuff. Like, okay, girl. And that's not even the end of it. That is not even the end of it. So I thought that shit was weird. Basically our whole friendship, I'm pretty sure she was just fake towards me, and she would post on her Snapchat like third person, like I'm not like a person, you know what I mean? Just when it comes to like my YouTube and stuff. It was a fun friendship, but then kind of weird, but I didn't realize it was weird. The timeline after the festival kind of gets a little foggy, like I don't really remember much. We were friends up until the point that we were going to live together the next year. I was like, which dorm are we going to live in? Like, we were thinking about moving off campus too. We were literally going to live together. Yeah, we were literally chill. We were literally planning on living together and everything. Like, I think I was just a dumbass bitch. Didn't realize I was getting played. Like, literally, now that I'm looking back on our friendship, I'm like, was it real? Were you just fucking around? Yeah, we got to the end of my sophomore year, I believe. Or maybe it was the end of my freshman year. Maybe it was really the end of my freshman year. I don't know. But it was like near when we for real like kind of stopped talking. Basically she called me and it was very weird. It was very weird. I think it was in the summer. And she was like, I didn't know. Like, basically her ex best friend just put her into her dorm and all this, and she didn't know that it was gonna happen, and it was the only way she was gonna stay like at the school, like all this fucking shit. And at that point I was just like, yeah, you're fake as fuck. Like, you cannot sit here and talk to a new friend like a whole year, talking about, yeah, that girl thinks she's this, she thinks she's that. Oh, like we did it, like, you know what I mean? You can't talk shit about someone for a whole year and then go back to being best friends with them. So, anyways, we go through summer and they're rooming together, and I just like stop talking to them. It's like nothing, it's like time didn't pass. Like they were friends in high school again. They just, yeah, long story short, they're still friends now. And it's just really fucked because we were so close to the point that we were like telling each other childhood shit, like our fears. Like it was a pretty deep friendship, honestly. And she even literally told me, I remember it was at the cafe, she was like, you know what? I want you to be my friend that I have forever. I want, she was talking about like long term shit. And I was like, okay, girl, like, I really did look at her like a best friend. And then that shit happened. And, I never even had any issues with her ex best friend. I never had any issues with her. I didn't care. Like, she can do what the fuck she want to do. But if you want to sit here and talk shit about someone forever and then just flip, that shows your character. And it's really funny because I'm pretty sure this happened like the end of my sophomore year. And we were going, it was like me, my other friend, and another friend. I think it was my roommate and another friend. And we went to this house party, and basically she showed up there with her ex-friend. And basically her ex-friend, basically she shows up with someone from her hometown, right? And basically me and my roommate, we were going to leave and go to another party, and they just popped up and they were talking to us for no reason. It was honestly very awkward. And basically me and my roommate and my other friend, we end up like low-key running, like fast walking out of the party, and she's following me behind me. This shit was just so funny, y'all. This is kind of like the first point where I got fed up and I like spoke up. I like yelled at her. This happened after the festival and everything. This happened after. And we were seeing each other basically every day at that point. Not every day, but like 3, 4, 5 times a week. So it was just funny. But we weren't even friends anymore, basically. Like we just weren't talking anymore, And that was me. Like I was like, bitch, I'm not talking to you no more. So yeah, we're leaving this party. She basically leaves her ex-friend. She leaves her ex-friend at that party who had a guest and no way of transportation. They like Ubered there. So she left them and got in the car that I was in. And I didn't even realize it was happening until it was too late. Mind you, everyone in the car knew her. So it wasn't like she was just a stranger and we didn't, like, it was just a lot. Basically, I was sitting like right next to her in the back seat. And the poor driver, Miss Girl, she was getting really irritated because everyone was low-key kind of yelling and we didn't know where the next party was. My roommate was trying to read off the GPS. And honestly, it was just my friend at the time. She was basically like yelling in my ear, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I literally left, like, you made me leave her there. Like, I don't know. It wasn't like she was coming at me, but it was like she was basically telling me that this was my fault. She was like, what am I gonna do? Like, what should I tell her? Like, I'm like, girl, I am not protecting her feelings no more. She doesn't even have feelings to protect. She don't give a fuck. And I told her, I was like, girl, shh. Like, I don't even remember what the fuck I said. I don't even remember what I said, but I yelled at her ass because my poor roommate was trying to give the directions and she couldn't hear because my friend next to me was fucking yelling, talking about, oh my God, like, I need to lie to her. Like, I'm gonna say, like, oh, like, you wanted me to go with you. That's literally what she said, like, with other people in the car. She was like, I'm just gonna call her and tell her that you wanted me to come and da 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 da. Like, bitch, what? And I was drunk as fuck at that point. I was probably drunk as fuck. But that shit sobered me up real quick. And I was like, bitch, I don't know who the fuck you're talking to. And we left her at the next party, period. We left her at the next party and we went to the bar. Like, that shit. When I tell you that shit was so fucking weird, like, mind you, another one of my friends was at the party. And the person I thought that was following behind me was him. So whenever I turned around and I saw it was her, bitch, I was like, what are you doing? And she just got in the car right next to me. And the driver wanted to leave because there was, I don't even know why she wanted to skirt off so fast, but she just wanted to leave. So we didn't even talk. Like, we were just gone with her in the car. And I was like, yo. And then literally the whole ride, it was probably like a 10-minute ride. I know this is ASMR. I'm kind of yelling now. She was talking about how she didn't want to tell her friend that. And that was the final straw for me. The festival should have been the final straw, but that was the final straw for me. And that's when we just stopped talking. And now, moral of the story, they're like fuck cousins or something. I don't know. They're besties. I wish y'all well, if you're watching this. But that shit was weird and you can't tell me it wasn't. But my camera's about to die, so that's amazing. Yeah, that shit was just very weird, and it was really more just like, it just felt like such a like punch to the gut, which I should have already figured that, if she was doing that shit, that she was probably just talking to her straight shit about me. You know what I mean? Clearly. But it just didn't register, And honestly, everyone at the school that I went to is fake as fuck. And not gonna lie, whenever I was in high school, I acted like that too. But bitch, we're in college. It just didn't make sense to me, like, at all. And honestly, it really did. It made me so mad. Like, we talked about so much stuff. I told her all this shit. Like, we would help each other with shit. Like, and then you're just gonna go do that. Like, and whenever the whole thing happened with the party, let me just get this cleared out. They were never really like, she was never really ex best friends with her. Like, we were all kind of acquaintances the whole time. You know what I mean? It was probably a couple months before the party or something that I stopped being friends with her after the festival. And, she started being friends with her again. And, like, oh my God. Y'all, so much dumb shit. So much fucking dumb shit. Yeah. So that's why whenever, like, at the party, whenever she got in the car, it was just weird. Cause, like, at the party, we weren't even talking like that. Like, it was just weird because we were best friends and then we weren't no more. Like, it was just weird. And then for her to get into the car with me, even weirder. Like, it was just, and then you want to tell me I wanted you to come in whenever clearly the energy was not that. Like, that shit is just some weird, like, manipulative control shit. Like, just thinking about it, it's like, okay, like, you wanted both of us to not like each other, even though I am not the bitch to do that. Like, I'm not the type to sit here and try to, make an argument just to be friends with somebody more, or, like that straight high school shit. And that was basically low key what she was trying to do. That's what it low key gave sometimes. Like, you wanted us to, like, not like each other, but you were friends with the both of us. Like, I'm kind of sick of talking about it. So we're going to go to the next story time. I literally had to take like a good 5-minute break, 10-minute break, because I'm already getting full, y'all. And I mean, I've already ate a lot. I've ate most of everything. I just haven't eaten the tamale. I apologize for my mispronunciation of every single food. Like, I'm so sorry. It's so bad. I never told that story. It was more annoying in the moment, like, and these bitches don't fuck, like, it was just weird because we were close at one point and then it wasn't. Like, it was just a weird time. The next story time I'm going to be doing is the first time I did Molly. I don't know what else to call it. Should I call it like M? The first time I did M. The first and only time. I don't know if I would take it again, but I'm just gonna tell a story time. We were all on the dance team. Okay. But yeah, I started being friends with this other girl who I knew since freshman year as well, but she was older than me. We didn't get closer until I stopped being friends with my other friend. So yeah, boom. We end up like hanging out every day. I was going to her house every day after practice. I still talk to her on Snapchat. Like, we need to hang out again, you know, like I really fuck with her. We had a really good friendship. If you're watching this, girl, I love you, girl. But yeah, basically I'd go to her house all the time. She had this roommate that was just an interesting man through a lot of shit. I feel like everyone who lived at her house went through a lot of shit. It was just an interesting time. Yeah, I would go like I'd go smoke all the time there, like all the time. It was basically my dorm. Like, I just didn't want to be on campus. I liked hanging out with them, and that was that. But anyways, he ends up throwing this party at their house, and I was excited. I was like, oh my god. That year really felt so unreal. Like, honestly, my freshman and sophomore year of college felt so unreal. Like, even just thinking back to it felt so unreal. And not gonna lie to you, the party was, there was so many people, and it was a one floor townhouse. It was a one floor townhouse, like small little townhouse. And there was hella fucking people in there. Anyways, um, this was after a basketball game. So yeah, I decided to get really fucked up. We were already probably fucking drunk. And he pulls out this bag of pills, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like we talked about it already before. And then, you know, I just decided to take it. You know what I mean? I felt it immediately, like 30 minutes in. It felt like I was at a concert. It felt like I was the one on stage. It felt like the music was the only thing playing. I was talking to every single person in the room, and I'm the most introverted person ever. Like, I don't like talking to people at parties, and I was literally like making a conversation for no reason with everybody. It was wild. It was honestly a really good time. I don't condone this, whatever. I don't condone anything I actually talk about. But yeah, it was a really fun night. And me, my friend, and some other people from the party, we end up just like playing a card game in the garage or something, or I don't remember what it was, but we were literally up until 10 a.m. in the garage, like blasting music, playing this game, like some fucking crackheads. The townhouse felt like I was in a mansion. The people, I felt like I was just not in Colorado. I felt like I was on another planet. You know what I mean? I was floating. And anyways, I ended up like walking outside, and because I was hot as fuck. Actually, for a part of the party, I was like laying in my friend's bed, like in her room with the door shut, and I was cuddling with her dog. And I was staring at the ceiling, and I was like, oh my god, like, what did I just get myself into? Fucking, my pupils were freaking dilated. They were huge. Yo, it was like the craziest experience of my life. But yeah, I think I went to her room, and then I went outside. And it's funny how worlds collide, because whenever I went outside, guess who came out to talk to me? Miss Jada Wada. So she was at the party, and it honestly took me a week or two to remember she was even there. But that shit was wild. She literally walked. I don't care because I'm exposing her right now. And if you don't know who Jada Wada is, that is my girlfriend right now of a year and a couple months. And this was probably like February 2022. No, February 2023, I'd say. It was literally like last year. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, it was this year. Was it this year? This year's been a long fucking year. Because that night just led to like a spiraling of shit that happened that I don't want to talk about. But it was just like a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure I stopped posting on social media kind of for like May. Like, May was fucking hard. I'm not going to tell you everything, but basically my friend that I was talking to you about, my really good close friend, that was her house and everything, she ended up moving out of the city so fast, and I didn't even know why. And yeah, I hung out with her every day, and then it was just nothing. And I was like, wow, I can never have a friend. And it was nothing against her. She left college for her own reasons. She did what she needed to do. You know what I mean? And nothing against you, girl. It was just a funny time. But yeah. Like I was saying with my girl, I walk outside and she comes up to me, and I wish I just went with her, honestly, because but I don't know. I wouldn't change what happened. Whatever. I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change what happened. But she came up to me and I was so, not only was I on Molly, I was fucking crossed. I was so gone. I couldn't even barely see straight. Like I was gone. And she came up to me. I don't know if I was dreaming because she doesn't even remember it happening, but I could tell she was fucked up too. I could tell she was drunk as shit. And she just came up to me. She was like, "Do you want to do you want to go have sex?" I feel like that's what she said. And I don't care, Jada Wada, I'm exposing you. I swear to God, that's what she said. Yeah, and me being me, like I never been with a girl before, and I was just nervous. Like I'm pretty sure I just stared at her. I was like, I probably said night, not tonight, or some dumbass shit. Like I just went back in the house. And something about Jada Wada, her eyes are just so menacingly sexy, if that makes any sense. Like she just looks at me and like just it's like she's like siren eyes and like just doesn't leave eye contact. And I was bad at that. I mean, of course now we're a year into the relationship, so shit's different. But whenever our first couple interactions, bitch, I was I didn't know what to do with it. I don't like eye contact. Like I do like eye contact, but it scares me. You know what I mean? Like I'm an awkward person, and like keeping eye contact with someone always scared me. And she was the only person that like I kind of did like could do that with. You know what I mean? Even before we started talking, you know? Kind of beautiful. But yeah, that night was just so funny. So she said that to me. Who knows? She just ends up leaving. Like I should have just kept her ass there. Like because the next morning I felt like shit. I was up till 10 a.m. and then I probably only slept like 2 hours. And then I know I'm not eating anymore, but the story's getting juicy. And I woke up on the couch like, bitch, still high. Like, swear to God, my eyes were still fucked. And then we were smoking a blizzy. And honestly, some weird fucking shit happened after that. But I don't even want to talk about it because it was some weird fucking shit, y'all. Weird ass shit. But yeah, that's the story of my first time doing that drug. It was very insane. Um, and I think I only took a half. Me and my friend, we split it in half. So that's crazy. I was on another planet. I can't imagine taking a whole. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've ever told you guys that. I feel like I might have, but I just had to get that story out there. It was a night, bitch. A night was had. Probably mixing that with like Hennessy, fucking tequila. I was probably mixing dark and light. Smoked like probably 8 fucking blunts. Like, I miss those times low key. It was so fun. It led into a crazy. It led into crazy shit, but yeah, I'd say after I took the pill, like the next couple of weeks, I low key went into like kind of a depression. But I don't really think it was the pill, but I feel like the pill definitely enhanced it for sure. Cause like I was just going through a lot of shit with what was happening around me. And then I also was dealing with like, you know, the effects of after that, taking that. You know what I mean? But I feel like I would do it again, especially with my girlfriend. Yeah, I would do it again. I feel like I have so many more college story times I need to do. So please let me know if you want another video like this. I'm literally so full and I don't think I can keep going anymore. I didn't realize how long these stories were going to be, but like, I literally only told you 2 stories. Because then I have this other friend that I kind of met through mutuals with the other friend I was talking about. Um, low-key gave stalker. But I feel like I should save that for a whole nother video. Y'all, thank you so much for watching this mukbang. I hope y'all ate some fucking Mexican food with me. I am literally so full. And there's still 4 tacos left. Like 4 little quesadilla triangles and a whole tamale. Like I don't even know. I feel like I just need to sit down with myself and journal out like everything that's ever happened to me and just really get down to it, you know. I just smashed this food. This shit is so good. Y'all, I need to show you a picture of my niece because my parents went to go see my niece without me. Like, what the fuck? It's really triggering, actually. Really triggering. But Ava got to go, so that's good, right? Oh, the baby. The baby is literally so adorable. Y'all. Do y'all see my niece? Look, guys, that's my niece. And she looks exactly like my brother. And guess what, bitch? She's named after me. Yeah. At least her middle name is. It was so cute. Like, my brother decided to add in, like, me and my sister's names, kind of. Well, like, Riley is kind of like Kylie. You know what I mean? And then my middle name, I don't want to just say our whole government right now, but literally adorable. I'm just, me and Kylie have to go see my niece very soon. Because really, just so annoying how, it's fine. Like, look at her. Look at her big old eyes. She's so precious. But that's going to be my mukbang. Thank you so much for tuning in. I keep saying that. But oh my god, there's still all this food on the table. I'm literally so full. And if you see the shorts I have on, they're so cute. They're from Parade, and I just did a try on haul with them. So go watch that. Yeah. Or stay tuned. Whichever one. You know, a real authentic Mexican food, bitch. Y'all got me. I was looking on DoorDash and I was like, bitch, I need to choose something good. I need to choose something real. I need to choose something with a statement. You know what I mean? Have that presentation. And really, this taco shop down the street did its damn thing. I am about to be on the toilet the rest of the night. For sure. Like, oh my god. I can't even look at this food. It was literally way too fun sitting here and doing this. So, for sure, doing another one very soon. Like, this was so fun. Please leave comments below of your first story time taking that drug or your craziest college friend story. And yeah, I really tried my hardest doing it ASMR, but I probably didn't do it very well. Please leave me your ASMR tips or if I should just start talking normally. But that's the end of my YouTube video. Holy cow. Merch will be posted very soon, y'all. Like I said in the beginning of the video, please go check out teddyblake.com and their Black Friday sale. Cause come on, what the fuck is good? What the fuck is good, Teddy Blake? Use my code, click that link. You already know what the fuck going on. And that's going to be everything for me. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next YouTube video. Peace out, Girl Scout. I can't reach. Swear to God, I'm feeling. My bitch educated.